Greetings everyone, my name is Xmedia and welcome to my trading series. Frankly, since the last episode, I've done quite a lot of improvements, trading wise of course. I've done many trades and luckily I got more than enough footage to share with you guys. And the best part of all is that I'm actually starting to get closer and closer by each step to the main goal of the series, which is obviously to obtain a golden frame pan. Let's get to the first trade. So I sold my Dead President's Dead Cone, which I've mentioned in my previous video, and I sold it for an unusual Tricorne with excess high effect. And I gained about 1 to 2 keys in this trade, which is not too much, but I mean, it's still something. At this point I wanted to stop by and tell you a tip. So if you want to achieve something in trading, don't ever trade for your personal preferences. So basically don't try to get your all-time dream combo sets, basically the stuff you like and you always wanted. You should obviously set a goal at some point, so you will have a motivation for coming back to trading. Now make sure you set this goal high so it's not easy to reach and it's not impossible. Let's get to the next trade. So I sold my excess high Tricorne for Duped Mastfly's Festivizer, and I think I also made him add about 3.5 to 4 keys I think in speeds, just to make as much profit as possible. So yeah, at the end I think this was a great deal. However, I would like to stop here also. Many people think that if the hat is duped, it automatically means that it's worthless by, I don't know, 14% or whatever. So if the item is duped and it's less than 60 keys worth, you shouldn't even bother discounting it. It will start to matter only when we are talking about more expensive items such as 60 keys plus hats or items or whatever you sell. It really doesn't affect the hat by any way. It only shows in the item history that the item has been duped, so, but other than that, not really anything. And if you don't know how to check if item is duped, make sure to check this video. Okay, so let's get to the third trade. So I sold my unusual fresh brewed victory Taunt plus my bubbling flamenco for Robo Active Drill, which is basically a robo version of original drill, so definitely about 10 to 20 key profit. So in the next trade I bought bubbling demo hat, which is I believe called Taunt, worth about 12 keys I think, and I bought it for 8 keys per, so yeah, that was easy 4 keys profit. Let's move on to the next trade. So I sold my unpriced Berlin Brain Ball, which is obviously a medic hat with kilowatt effect, and also before telling you what did I sell it for, I didn't get many offers, but always people try to convince me that I won't be able to sell the hat. Now I actually got this trade and I managed to sell this unusual for a rimmed raincatcher with stormy 13th hour effect, which should be around 80 keys I think. In the next trade I sold this hat for Sunbeam Scout Shako. As a part of the deal I also added my 5 other unusuals, and he also added Cloud9 Tippler Lit. And by the way, I added about 15 keys worth of stranges and about 7 keys per for both sides. I think it was pretty fair trade, and I mainly wanted to upgrade my stuff. He was okay with downgrading his items and I was okay with upgrading my items, so both sides happy I guess. We just ran out of the trades for this episode, so this episode was mainly dedicated to upgrading my unusuals. Now you will understand why I've done this in the upcoming video. So after the next episode I will actually get into the second stage of trading unusuals. At least it's what I call it, the second stage. It's simply, this was the first stage that I will upgrade my unusuals first, and then I will try to get the god tier hats. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone, please make sure to subscribe and share this video with your friends, and see you next time.